Okay, so first off, I probably got about an hour or so, and then I will have to go start my generator in order to keep streaming, because yes, here up on the mountain, I do not have standard power, for those of you that don't know, so that will be a thing. If the stream does happen to go down for some reason when I go out to start it, I will be restarting it immediately afterwards, so be like one of those things where just give it like 5 minutes and it should be back up. That aside, yeah, we'll be picking up exactly where we left off before, which was Melania. So we'll be getting that done, and then going from there, I will be trying to get through all of Faramazula and maybe the last section of the game on top of that. It just depends on how long Melania takes. If Melania only takes like a half an hour, I can probably do the last section of the game in 2.5 hours. So we'll just have to see. Because there's not a lot left. There really isn't. On top of that, by popular vote over in my Discord server, the next game I will be playing after Elden Ring will be Bloodborne, which was a console exclusive for PlayStations, so people that don't own a PlayStation or can't get one or just don't want one or whatever, but do want to know about the game, there's tons of, you know, guides and playthroughs and stuff like that that are already out because it's been out for years. But I will be going through that next, so that'll be the next thing up on the Sunday docket. Wednesday will be Kolot until I can finally finish it, since the universe seems to be trying to prevent that by causing something to happen every Wednesday. So barring something happening on Wednesday, I will be streaming Kolot then. So hopefully the weather's good and it's not a confectioner's oven in the house on Wednesday or some other stupid thing. So hopefully I'll get to do that as well. Regardless, I think we'll swap over and just get straight into doing this. So yeah. All right. Oh boy. I did off stream after I got done last week. I did do a couple things on the side, like I said I was going to. I went back through the Hallig tree and picked up some stuff that I kind of just ignored on the way here last time, that kind of stuff. Managed to go grab a couple things so that I could finish upgrading some of my spirit summons and a few other miscellaneous stuff like that. Mostly the bell bearings for buying upgrade materials and that kind of thing. And got one of my other summons that I haven't really had a chance to use all that much upgraded to the fullest capacity, and did a couple test fights with Melania to kind of get a little bit of practice in. That way I wouldn't be completely rusty going into it again with a week-long break. And learned a few interesting things about this particular summon against Melania specifically, at least. So yeah, we'll be doing that. Let's see. We will be going straight in. Yeah, as you can see, for whatever reason, Melania refuses to actually attack Redmane Olga. And Redmane Olga can pretty consistently knock Melania down, which is interesting. Oh, crap. Yeah, I was in a bad spot for that one. So... And the interesting thing is Redmane Olga does have melee capability, but she seems to shine specifically in ranged, at least in this fight, because she doesn't move unless something gets near her, or I get extremely far away, which I don't think the boss arena for Melania is actually big enough to prompt her to move to me, interestingly enough. So... with that in mind, I can kind of just plop her down at the door and let her do her thing and not have to worry about Melania using her as a health pack, which is extremely nice. Because that is something that, while Teach is very good, is still an issue. So it is nice having that with Redmane Olga. Ah, I see this is one of the times when she's a little angrier than normal. Oh, and that's a death instantaneously, because grab attack. And so begins the refamiliarization of I am Melania, Blade of Mikola. I'm pretty sure I will be a 90-year-old geriatric with no idea what up and down is or how to even breathe at some point and still be able to recite those words with as many times as I've had them pounded into my skull. Ow. Yep. Ugh. I can handle the second and third parts of that attack, but the first part, if I am not close enough to it or I'm not far enough away, I just cannot deal with. At least not with this character, which I'm stubbornly refusing to alter anyway. Let's bring you back this way. Got me on the back half of it. Uh, 15 minutes to go before that beater in a half an hour is done. Eesh. Oh, and she's just immediately charging me this time, I see. Well, that's how we're doing this today. Alright. Well, in that case, I'm going to bring Olga all the way over here. Post you up over there. Hit her hard enough to make her distracted. Olga is actually kind of just bullying her at the moment. No. You pay attention to me. Okay, she should... Yeah, she's low enough on health now that she'll start doing that. Oh, could have been worse. Oh, ran out of juice. No. Oh, well, here we go. Now just don't do waterfowl dance, and this will go excellently. No grabs either. Is that enough? Now it's enough. And now I have to run. Because we are here once again. Second phase. Yay. Now the big question is, do I instantly die when this cutscene is over? I'm actually going to let it play this time, because I'm going to take the chance to take a drink while this is playing. So we'll get to enjoy the full cutscene one more time. Hopefully the last time.
Wait.
Okay.
The scarlet bloom flowers once more. You will witness true horror.
I'm going to be blunt, Melania. I've witnessed true horror about 15 dozen times. I think it's worn off. This is a typical Tuesday for me at this point. It didn't kill me. It almost did. That was quite literally the magic pixel. Praise be to the magic pixel. No. You leave Redmane Olga alone. That's right, go after me. Ow, the kick. Whoop. Okay, okay. Oh, no. No. I didn't realize what was happening in time. It's unfortunate. Side note, I appear to have just enough health to survive the full brunt of the explosion now. Somehow. I haven't changed anything, so I'm not entirely sure how, but I'll take it. If I swap this out for this, that goes up to 1336. You know what? I'll swap that out. That tiny little sliver of health might just be the difference between taking the full brunt of a grab and or the Scarlet Aeonia and dying, so I'll take it. I don't normally use the health things. Actually, can I go even further with this? The caveat to this is it does give me higher stats and everything, but it makes me take more damage, technically. What would I be losing if I took this off? Let's see, that would all go down from almost 30 to... Well, actually, non-physical damage. That's not helping me in this fight anyway. So what would this lower me to? From 35 to 14 on most of it. Yeah, it's not worth it. It's just not. Not this time. That said, since this isn't really helping me in this fight, I can at least swap this off to something else. So, Blade re-raises attack power with successive attacks. Oh, that bumps me up to heavy load, though, interestingly enough. Oh, I know why. Well, in that case, I'll just put that on there. Even more health. It's not much, but it's something. Okay. Go through the door. Olga. Oh, she's charging me. That's always a fantastic sign. Take advantage. No. No, you're doing it again. Oh, that was close. Uh-oh. Yep. I did not have enough stamina to actually run away. That's okay, I'd rather not have her fighting Olga anyway. I want to try and keep Olga up on that hill. That puts her the farthest out of the fight for the second phase, since the second phase is Fantastic. Let's see. I get that ready. This ready. All right. In we go again. Yep, that's gonna hurt. I rolled too early on that. The right amount of aggression for this fight, the wrong time. Tempted to save the bubble for the second phase. I think I'm going to. It's going to make the first phase a little bit harder, but should be worth it in the end. Oh, you just ran straight up here this time, didn't you? Well, this is probably death. Yep. I got her to spin around and go the wrong direction, but I was still close when she started actually doing something. 'Cause that's technically the trick to that attack, if you're point blank to her like that, is to kind of run around underneath her so that she spins in a circle while she's in the air, and she'll end up launching off in a random direction. The problem is the random direction she went that time was towards the wall, which was right next to me anyway. So, and I'm just going to use this anyway. Alright, we'll go. There you go. Oh, she just tanked through that. Okay. And she just blocked that attack. There we go. Oh. Too early. Shouldn't have gone for the third one there. That was too early. No idea what Olga was doing there for a solid, like, minute and a half. I am, this time, just out of curiosity, going to do teach instead. Just to see how it goes by comparison. Teach is far more aggressive. Yep, that's gonna hit. You saved me from the grab. Thank you. Oh no. Okay, about as good, because I just cannot deal with that attack with this character. I just don't have the mobility. I'm tanky enough to survive most things. I could technically block the first one, but then she probably would heal to almost full health. So at that point, I'd rather just reset anyway. I think we'll do Teach again, just because. I'm curious. How well does this do? Decent. Not bad. I'm not going to get many chances to use it, but not bad. Ow. Rolled too early, but I have enough health to survive that now. Oh god, I wish I had Teach's level of mobility back. Oh, she's mad at me, that's bad. Okay. Oh no. Oh. I didn't get her to spin. Ugh. I'm almost confident that Teach, if Melania didn't have the lifesteal, could probably kill both phases of Melania by herself. Granted, I could also very easily kill Melania if she didn't have the lifesteal by myself. So that's the only really difficult part about her fight, is the fact that this blocks 100% of damage. She somehow still heals when she hits it. Why? I could understand if she was still doing damage to me through the shield, but she can't. And that's where the large question mark appears for me, and I think everybody else. It's the only part of the fight that doesn't really make sense and makes it much harder than it should be by all rights. Oops, I already did that. Now I'm gonna have to do this. Well, this is already a scuffed run. Okay, we've got a good thing going here. I'm liking this. I'm liking this. This is good. That's not. Almost survived it that time. And that was going rather well, too. The consistent knockdowns from Olga, like, as much as I love the absurd amounts of damage the Teach can do in a short amount of time, the consistent knockdowns and the fact that Melania can't really heal off of Olga is, I think, what's gonna make me end up keep using her instead for this fight. Just because I don't have to worry about it as much. You made it miss. Wow, you know what? I can't even really be mad about that. Oh, this is just bad. That is not the place you want her doing that, because there is not enough room to get away. Can I think I can. I think I can. Let's see. Yes, this, that. Can I? Yep. Wow. Okay. Could do that too. I don't think it would really work all that well, but I could do that too. You know what? Sure. Why not? Let's get rid of the shield entirely. I don't like the regular one as much as the full one, so no, I'm gonna stick with it. I'm not gonna bother with the quick step nonsense. Oh, okay, I'm far enough away this time. There we go. Come on, just let me refresh this. Getting harder to knock down. Ooh, you were just out of range on that one. Okay. Come on, come straight at me. In a line, in a line. Well, good, now would be a good time. Or don't. What are you, reloading up there or something? There we go. Gonna take a drink just in case. Back up. Oh no, you... Waited until I started drinking so I couldn't get away. I should have expected it. It had been a little while since she did it. I have come to understand why people that use the larger weapons in this game hate this boss. Because on my first playthrough, I didn't. I used smaller weapons, and she wasn't that bad, because you can swing and move out of the way pretty quickly. Big weapons don't let you do that. So I at least have come to understand that side of the table. But it's not going to change my approach to it. She is almost at the range where she can start doing that crap. And there she goes. That attack is so obnoxious. Close range. It's not that bad to deal with if you're far enough away, but underneath her it is very much a coin toss of whether you're going to be able to get out of it or not. Without using a method that involves tossing, I want to say it's the frost pots, because for some reason that will almost instantaneously stagger her. Why? I don't know, but it does. But yeah. Yeah, there are technically some, like, kind of cheesy ways to get out of that first part of her attack, or just ignore that attack entirely. Oh, that was the grab attack. I thought she was going for the slash again, not the grab. Alright, going a little bit better. Oh, you decided to back off. Oh, you're at that range now. Please be enough. It's not enough. Oh, and I rolled into it. I rolled into it. I would have been okay, but I rolled forward instead of to the left. That's a miss. I didn't roll past her, I got stuck on her. Which is an interesting thing, considering technically there shouldn't be a hitbox there since she's floating, but... Crap. And she's extra aggressive this time, which is fantastic. Ow. I forgot how hard that one hits. I was betting too much on the arrow staggering her on that one. Well, I don't think I'm going to be finishing the game today. It's probably going to be Melania, and then the rest of the game next time. Yep. That's the grab. I should not be alive. I cheated death there somehow, and I don't know how. Set this. Come on. There we go, got the frostbite off at least. Okay, I'll accept that. I walked forward too soon. That's okay, I dodged the worst of it, which is the important part. Okay. I'm gonna call questionable discourse on the fact that that did not hit her, but I'll allow it. Ugh. That's too early. Yep. This fight swings back and forth so quickly. I do love it, but my choice in weapon is really starting to hit home right now. Let's see, is there anything else? I could do that. I could try and go for the big sword stagger. All right, you know what? I'll run that instead of the moon. Already on the go, huh? Oh. Alright, I'm gonna start moving away from her now. Come on, do it. I know you want to. You're low enough. No, yeah, that's right. You leave her alone. Backing off again. I thought I had my shield out. Oh, I botched that. Ugh. The second most common cause of death in any Souls game aside from gravity. Thinking you have something equipped when you don't. Focusing a little bit too much on what she's doing. Okay. Oh, no, you don't. Okay. I have no stamina. That's not smart. And there we go. Nope. I got caught in the last part. I would have been okay, but I was a little bit too far to the front. Spacing. Spacing. Okay, she's low enough to start doing it. That's not great. Yep, there she goes. Oh, that would have been great if the buff was still up. It wasn't. Oh, she's still mad at me. I thought she would start going for Olga. That's okay. That's okay. You're still making progress. That's good. Oh, you. Oh, woman, you test my patience. Let's go, yeah, let's bring that back up. Swap to this. Do this. Decisions. Alright, we're just gonna go full aggressive this time. Yep. Oh. Wasn't far enough away. Ah. I just wish I was better at the first part of that attack, but spacing is also a big part in it. That and not being in the middle of an animation when she starts doing it. It's the unfortunate thing is if you were close to her, you can get out of it. You just have to not be doing anything in the moment she starts doing it. Which you almost always are. Okay, we're already at the range of absolute BS. I'm gonna take a gamble. That's not enough to knock her out of that? And she almost killed me with it even though she wasn't going after me. Nice. Okay. Hit her again. Oh, it missed. I rolled early on that. Teach is not doing great. Ugh. You know, I might have equipment. How up? Oh, I don't even have it on me at the moment. I gotta go into my box. Sort chest. Let's go all the way over. Whoop. Throw that in there. I don't need it. Throw that in there. Let's see. Where is it at? Past it. Should have been. Nope, there it is. Pull that out. Put. Not the chili mist. Yep, that on there. That on there. And then I think I have enough stuff to upgrade that the rest of the way. It's slightly faster, so I might try using that for a little bit instead of the sword, because I was using that for a little while before I got this, so I might just try using it for a little bit. I don't think that's going to be enough echoes to upgrade it. No, probably not. I'll have to use a couple more. That's still probably not enough, honestly. I'll just go until it's an even 10k. Use, let's do 3. Okay, that's a little bit more than I intended, but whatever.
I took you for no man to lay out your arms then.
Yeah. Strength and armaments. I can upgrade it? Yes. Alright. There we go. Completely upgraded. And I'm gonna set this aside for the moment while I do that. So I'll still have the Moonlight Greatsword, but I'll have this instead. And I can't even test it in here, I forgot. Okay, so that's one. Yeah, it takes about the same amount of time to swing twice as it does to swing once with the other one. Let's do a heavy. Those are more on par speed-wise, but the only big difference is going to be the reach. That thing has a lot more range, especially because of its extra ability. But that, I think, can stagger her. So, we'll see. Regardless of the one nice bonus that has is it also does bleed on top of the frost buildup, which both of those she's very weak to, so hopefully that'll tip things in just the right direction. Granted, the big thing with that ability is getting her to hold still for it. Now, that was almost a death. Okay, so that actually kind of spooks her into stopping her attacks. That's interesting. Uh-oh. Oh, she's going after Teach. Oh, no. Ate that one. It's okay. She swapped targets very quickly there. Seen Frostbite proc, but I have not seen Bleed go off yet. That was Frostbite again. That'll take her down. Okay. Alright, second phase again. Slightly faster weapon does a world of wonders. What do you know? Ugh. Alright. Teach is not looking great, though, I don't think. Okay, come on. She should be angry at Teach. Oh no. Yep. Okay, so faster weapon does help a little bit. Let's try, instead of Teach though, let's try Olga instead. And go with that. I think that will probably be enough. Oh, she's going after Olga. Wow, that frostbites her so quickly. Extra range is getting to me on this one. This one was just a bad start. I think that was the bleed proccing there, which is good. Nope, I didn't get her to spin enough. She only rotated a tiny bit. That's fine. I didn't want her fighting Olga the whole time either, right? Olga's they're supposed to be there for support, not for primary combat. Yeah, I tried to do the stomp. Ate that full in the face because of it. If that hadn't frostbitten her right there, I would 100% have been grabbed. Alright, we're getting somewhere. I don't know how that first hit missed me. It's okay though, we're getting there. That, I think, put her into... Yep. And Olga's gonna eat the whole thing. And just kind of tank it. Okay. Yep, that's death. Ugh. Oh, the differences what you use in this game makes in what's hard and what's not. First character took 3 tries to beat Melania. This character, I don't know, I didn't bother keeping track. I know it's been a lot more than I would like, though. Magic is fun, but I'm certainly feeling its downsides at the moment. I just cannot get away from that thing, no matter what I do. And even after practicing, I am just not good enough with... Alright, let's try that. Didn't really want to use this method, but it is an option, and I'm going to take advantage of it. Alright. Yeah, we'll go in with Teach again. I did not mean to do that. And she's essentially back to full health, but I was able to block all of it, so I guess that's something. Not that it mattered. Oh, God. It is so tempting. It is so tempting, but I'm not going to. I so easily could. I rolled into it. Well, I suppose it is a method that works. Because I never did bother to go grab the Bloodhound step thing, which would make this infinitely easier, and I'm not going to bother going to get it now. I have chosen my path, and I will suffer through it. I couldn't even see what was happening to me that time. I think between the last stream and this stream, I've spent almost 2 hours on her. I suppose I had to have something difficult at some point in this game. I just really wish that blocking her attacks didn't heal her. She wouldn't be a problem if that was the case. Yeah, and there goes the heal bot. Woman, I've had about enough of you. What? Oh. That cost me. Alright, come on. Just gotta wait it out. She's almost back to full health again. Oh, I survived that one. Yay. How are you doing the... Why must you do that? You are so much more aggressive in this phase. I think you get less healing in this phase, though. What are you doing? I can't see anything. Okay. Alright, we're getting somewhere. And all progress negated. Yay. Love to see it. God. I hate the second phase part. She gets so much more aggressive. Like I love it, but I hate it. I love it because it's fun. She has good good moves, and the switch up in the moveset and the pacing and everything is nice. I hate it because her lifesteal becomes even more ridiculous. Alright, we're going with Olga this time. Come on, Olga, do your thing. Thank you. I wasn't ready for it. I wasn't paying attention to where her health bar was at. What else can I possibly do at this point? we even have the shield talisman? No, I don't. Not on this one. Have it on my other character, but that doesn't help me here. Yeah, there's not really anything else I can do. Because I'm not going to respec my character for this. I absolutely refuse to. Is that making me suffer more than I probably should? Yes. That's it, come after me. Might have her confused. I'm gonna take it if we do. Uh-oh. Nope. Take a moment to get myself a drink real quick. Alright, before I do that, I am going to go start my generator, otherwise the stream's about to cut out, so I'll be back in a moment. Okay, I'm back. That was, it was a good thing I had to stop and take a drink, because otherwise I wouldn't have looked at it, and then the power would have went out. So, yeah, happy coincidences and all that. Alright. We are continuing from where we left off now that I'm back. Oh boy. That was a bad one. That's okay, though. Okay. Around 40 or so. I don't know. I hate it when people stick messages right in front of the door because you can't swap your items when they do that. Alright. Could have gone worse, but overall it went okay. Oh, that's the crap. Sprint back this way so that I get a little. That's not what I wanted to do. I forgot I have barricade on at the moment. Wanted to do this. And then if I get an opportunity, I'm taking it. There we go. Oh, that's death. Yep. I realized what she was doing a split second too late. Since I'm not really using barricade at the moment anyway, I could put... Not that. Flops barrier on instead. There we go. Yeah, that... If I feel like I can pull it off, I can try a couple. I'm not expecting much. Oh, that was the kick. I'm being punished for it. That's the kick again. Well, that could have gone worse. Yes. Okay. That's good enough. Ow. That's the kick. Magic pixel. Nope. Too close to get her to spin, too far away to roll out of it. I don't even have the pots that I would be able to throw at her to knock her out of it anyway. It's just not like that's an option either. You used to, I think, if I remember correctly, before the first update, back when Elden Ring first came out, you could, if you hit her hard enough while she was up in the air before she started attacking, actually knock her out of it. And then I think it was the first or the second update, they changed it to where she couldn't be knocked out of the air anymore. Unless it was from the pots for some reason. Why that can specifically still do it when nothing else can, I don't really know. That's not quite a dead. It was almost. It's not exactly going great, though. Oh. I'm beginning to wonder if the latest patch fixed her spinning around thing, because normally if you circle around her like this when she's in the air and you're that close, she will launch off in a direction without being able to like control the descent. That time she just went straight down on top of me. So I'm beginning to wonder if they fixed that. Which is entirely possible. It'd be somewhat vexing, but it is entirely possible. Alright, well that worked out. Not the way I wanted to, but it worked out. Yep, I wasn't able to block in time. Ugh. perfectly dodged that one. We're getting somewhere good. Okay, that was the cleanest run I've had so far. All right, Teach is still in great condition. I'm still in great condition. I have something going. I guaranteed the fact that I've acknowledged it will almost 100% deem the fact that my death is instantaneous upon this cutscene ending. So I'm going to take a sip and then skip it. All right. Okay, turns out I can just block that, which is fascinating. Except I'm gonna be honest, I didn't think that was possible. I do not want to get Scarlet Rotted, though. That will guarantee that I die this run. Now, if I can just keep trading aggro with Teach, we might just have this. No, 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 no.
By the scarlet rot.
It's way too close to get away from that, especially after doing a heavy attack. Damn. Was not able to get away from it. I half avoided the first one, though. So there was that. First time for everything. No, that was too close. God, I wish I had the timing on that down better. The unfortunate thing is I think basically every option to dodge that attack requires that you have some form of quick step, which I don't. And I also stubbornly refuse to use. Because I haven't needed it up until now, and I refuse to need it now. I could have avoided that better, but I'll take it. Ugh. I rolled. Oh, but Teach managed to do this. Now, the funny thing is, because I was definitely already dead, that happens. So, congratulations, everyone. Over the course of this hour and 40 minutes, you've got to witness a rare bug in the system where if you manage to somehow do damage to her after you've died, you still get the cutscene. So, hooray for that. There's that little snippet there, so, you know, enjoy it. Because I'm not doing co-op, there is also a funny cutscene glitch in co-op where if you are helping someone else, or if someone else is helping you, for some reason there's this weird percentile chance for you to either take the place of their character in the cutscene or for them to take the place of yours in your cutscene. And I don't know what causes it. It has to be some form of like parsing error on like registering who's where and doing what. But it is, I have had it happen a couple times, and it is hilarious when that cutscene starts to play, and it's not them that shows up or you that shows up, it's somebody else. And that does give a good chuckle when it happens. Oh no. Okay, I'm getting a little bit better at that. It's not perfect, but it's something. That or I have just enough health to BS my way through it. Either way, I'll take it. Oh, so they still haven't fixed that, though. That's good to know. That's good to know. I was hoping that had been fixed since the last time I fought her, but... And in case you're wondering what I'm talking about, there is a thing where if you knock her down right as you would do enough damage to make her enter her cutscene, she can get back up again with, like, 2 health and just enough invincibility frames that she can then proceed to slap you to death before you get a chance to do anything, which is more or less what just happened there. I had hoped that they had fixed that, because that is the worst feeling, because that is not something that's my fault or the boss's fault. That is just an error in coding, and that's never fun. Because that should have been a phase 2. But we got cheated out of it, which is okay. Crap. I started to run too late. Is she going after me? Me. Yep. She spun around and targeted me last second there. I thought she was going for Teach. I should have just made the assumption. Oh well. That is the one consistent thing with Malenia fights, though, is they don't take long. Either you kill her, or you don't, and it's done quickly. So, there is at least that. Come on, I can actually play this for a little bit. Uh-oh. Nope, she's going for Teach, and that's going to do an absurd amount of damage to her. Walk into it. I might as well reset this one. Yeah. This one has gone horribly. What is the timing on that? This thing isn't really doing me much good. Oh, I can take the other thing off, though. Sword chest. Yeah, let's toss. Guess if I'm gonna try that, I might as well pull out the right thing for it. Oh, no. I will take that off, though. Do I have enough to use this? Wow, I do. Okay. Well, I suppose I can give it a go with this. A little bit more defense. I don't think it's going to help all that much, but... And I rolled way, way too early on that. Ugh. I don't think that's gonna do enough to actually help me here. Let's go back to this. Is this really any faster, though? Let's see. It might be. I'll try it. This means I will have to unequip that if I want to be able to quick toggle. Alright. Roll backwards. Ugh. Oh, boss fight fatigue gets fantastic. Fighting the same thing for too long does not help. But I'm doing it anyway because I'm persistent. Abhorrently so. That went through her that time. I rolled early again. I keep thinking she's about to do the waterfowl dance and rolling early to get back faster. The problem is if she is doing the waterfowl dance and I wait, then I'm already dead. Because I don't have a way to get out of that. Swap back to this. You... I hate the fact that at 0 health she can get up like that. That does irk me. Out of everything, that does annoy me. Because that riposte should have instantly gated me into phase 2, but instead I had to slap her again. During which time she could have very easily killed me. Regardless, phase 2, here we go. And phase 2, there we go. Well, I'm not managing to get time to do any parries anyway, so I'm gonna take... It's gonna undo that so that I can use this without having to swap back and forth. Can't say that I'm doing great, but I can't say that I'm doing terrible, considering the last person that I saw do a strength-based character, where they used nothing but big sword. It took them, what was it, 9 hours? Or 12? Somewhere right in there. I'd have to go back and check the VODs specifically to find out, but it was Sea-Dog VA for... Those that don't know, he also does streaming and stuff. He's a fairly large streamer at this point, and yeah, I think if I remember correctly, his time with Melania was a special kind of hell as well, because he was only using big sword, two-handing it like that, and something that slow against Melania. Yeah, I understand why it took him. I'm truly beginning to understand, having used Greatsword for this run. I'm truly beginning to understand why it took him almost 10 hours to kill her, because your options for saving yourself when she starts to do something are so limited. That said, we'll go in. I want to beat her before the end of the night. I really, really do. I have a couple advantages over what he did, just because... You really... You dodged 2 of them. Alright, sure. Okay. I got stuck on something? What did I get stuck on? I'm actually confused as to what happened there. I couldn't... Alright, well, whatever. Regardless, as I was saying earlier, before she decided to crank it up to 11 again, I've technically got advantages over what Sea-Dog did, because I have range, I have magic. I don't get to use it all that much in this fight, but I do have it. And I think she is technically weak to magic. I think. Don't quote me on that one. I know she's weak to frost, which is what all of my stuff does, so there's that. That's gonna hurt. Ugh. Ooh, I hate the point blank grab. That is the most vicious thing that she does, aside from waterfowl. She might try doing soon. What are you doing? What are you doing? I'm gonna go for this. Might get me killed, might not. Okay, yeah, no, that still does. There it is. You paid for it that time, too. All right. Oh, you went for me. You changed targets mid waterfowl dance. Oh. It's because I hit her with the moon. Oh, that is unfortunate. I forget that she does that. I don't think I have the opportunity to use the moon during the second phase. I think that's just going to get me killed. First phase, yes. Second phase, no. I will try and use that, though. That close, I'm not even going to bother trying to get away from her. That's just a reset at that point. Sometimes she does it really early, other times she waits forever to do it. It just depends. If I can get her really aggressive early on, I can technically knock her out of, like, doing... Oh, she's still bonus for me. I could technically, like, psych her out of doing waterfowl dance a bunch, but... I didn't have my shield up. I swapped to do another moon and she punished me for it. Ugh. Okay. I don't know how I BS'd my way through that one, but I did. It is nice that Teach hits her just hard enough to stagger her most of the time. Well, I survived 2 waterfall dances in one thing. Not great. I mean, it's good that I survived them, but the fact that I've taken 2 of them has made it last longer. Alright, this part. Alright, what are you doing? Before I do anything else, who are you going after? Her. Alright. She really wants me right now. Oh, she died mid-waterfell. She got both of us with it.
By the rot.
It's always about halfway down, and then she starts doing that in this phase. Well, we're semi-consistently getting to the second phase with this build now. Ugh. Almost 2 hours even of this, puts me at 3 hours of Melania fighting. In total at this point, between last week and this week. Too close. Too close that time. Oh, I'm dead. Yep. Interesting note, if I am doing the Ronnie's Dark Moon spell and I get knocked out of it, it knocks me flat to the ground, which caused me to miss like half of the waterfowl dance, or caused half of it to miss me, which is interesting. I suppose technically I could use that as a get out of jail free card. It's not the best one in the world, but it is something. I feel like I shouldn't be alive, but I am. So I'll take it. Getting you there. I didn't start running soon enough. Oh, that attack really is just her get out of jail free card. I have a couple of my own, so I suppose all's fair. I just wish there was a way to negate her healing. Sadly, to my knowledge, I don't think there is. You can do a lot of stuff, but I don't think it's possible to negate the healing. Yeah, that kick beforehand drained all my stamina. There was no way I was getting away from it, that one. The temptation to summon someone and just be done with it is very strong, but I refuse. Spirit ashes are one thing, another person is something else entirely. Alright, not too bad, not too bad. That almost killed me. You know what, I'm gonna drink twice. Oh, that's going for me. Still going for me. Teach, thank you. Okay. Alright. That could have been worse. Ow. That hit me. Oh, not that again. Yep. Oh, that was Teach that died, not me. Uh-oh. Oh, not this close. You Scarlet rotted me too. Nope, Scarlet rot. Yep. Ah, that was close though. If it hadn't been for the Scarlet rot, I might have been able to do that one. The Scarlet rot just was way too much damage. Do I happen to have any boluses for that? No, I can make some though. I'm not using this stuff for anything else, so I might as well. Equipment. Let's toss that in right there. Okay, just in case. Because that's the first time she's managed to Scarlet rot me. Surprisingly. So that one was on me for not being well prepared. Up to this point, she's failed to Scarlet rot me every time. Oh no. Oh, that hit me from there? Well, let's get you back down to where you were at the very least. Are you still going for me, huh? Risky, but I'm gonna do it. All right. Easy phase 2 again. All right. Now do this. Do that too. Heal. You know what? I'm gonna do a second one. Uh-oh. Okay, we're doing all right. We're doing all right. It's almost down. Okay.
Mark of a true lord. Dear Mikola. Oh, dearest Mikola. My brother. I'm sorry. I finally met my match.
Okay. I think that was about as good of a run as I possibly could have had with this setup. I think she only got the chance to... Did she even get a chance to do Waterfellow Dance that time? I don't think she did. I don't think she managed to get Waterfellow Dance off once that time. Regardless, Teach managed to survive just long enough to continually distract her, which is good because this takes a long time. And so does the moon. That's the only problem with good magic in this game is good magic takes a while to cast. Like, this one does a decent amount of damage. It does okay, but the amount of damage it does for how much mana it costs isn't worth it in that fight, which is why I didn't bother with it after the first time I tried it. And yeah, that stuff aside, I do absolutely love this fight. The music is fantastic. The boss arena is amazing. The boss design, both first and second phase, is also fantastic. The combat in general, I will say I'd give it an 8 out of 10. I feel like the fact that when she gets knocked down at no health, she can get back up again with the magic pixel every single time, that detracts a point, and the lifesteal being able to hit through a shield that blocks 100% of damage detracts a point. If it wasn't for those two things, this would probably be the hands down, no holds barred best boss in any Souls game that FromSoft has ever made. Because of those two detractors, though, I would honestly give it to Lady Maria from Bloodborne, because out of like my favorite, out of all the best Soulsborne bosses, their best ones are usually the humanoid bosses like this, and their hardest ones are usually the humanoid bosses like this. And going off of that scale, I think Lady Maria from Bloodborne is probably their best boss as far as like a human boss goes. Melania is a close second, but those two detracting factors of health healing from something that shouldn't heal her, and the fact that she basically gets a one free chance to end your run every single time you knock her down to cutscene health or second phase health, is those two things detract just enough that Lady Maria comes out on top. If it wasn't for those, she would probably be my favorite like Souls boss, period. So with that in mind, I'll say it's a tie between the two. Like, those two take the top spot together for different reasons. Which, since Bloodborne is the next game on the docket, I guess you'll see why then. In the meantime, we do have a couple things to do. Oh yeah, I forgot that shows up. As a side note, I don't know if she's actually technically dead, because every time the Scarlet Aeonia blooms, which is that, she simultaneously comes back and gets stronger, which is why the second phase happens. She essentially died, came back stronger, and then I beat her again, and then this Scarlet Aeonia shows up. So I don't know if she's actually dead at this point, or if she's just taking longer to come back this time. So there is that. So yeah, I'm not entirely too sure on the exact lore on that part. That'd be something I'd have to like go watch VOD or Ashen Hollow or a couple of the other lore guys that do this stuff for a living to figure out for certain. But that is the Halleck Tree done. That is the Mountaintop of the Giants. All of this, whether it's Liurnia of the Lakes, the Altus Plateau, Mount Gelmir, Kaled, Limgrave, all of that. Yeah, we're done. Oh, and the Underground. Yeah, we're done with Deeper Depths and all of that too. So the only place left involves me going to the Mountaintop of the Giants to finish what was started 2 streams. Yeah, 2 streams ago now. So we're going to do that. I'm going to re-equip this and probably drop that for, oh, I don't know. I guess I'll go back to that. That is useful. How's that? Oh, and I can take that off now. Okay. So now we'll do this. Maybe. There it is. Okay. Took it a second, but it decided to let me. All right.
I have long observed the lands between. This world is in dire need of repair and death. Indiscriminate. Are you prepared to commit a cardinal sin?
After fighting Melania for 3 hours, Melina, I'm pretty sure I'm ready to commit many cardinal sins at this point.
Very well. Let my hand rest upon you for but a moment. O Erd Tree, you shall burn. Burn for the sake of the new Lord. Thank you for guiding me here. The one who walks alongside flame shall one day meet the road of destined death. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Melina. And welcome to Crumbling Faram Azula. One of the last two places we will ever go in this game. This is a place that exists out of space and time. And I'm not entirely sure how. I think, if I'm remembering things correctly, the entire reason that this exists outside of space and time is, and it's also convolutedly falling apart and not, is because of the first true Elden Lord, which came before Godfrey and Radagon and all that, and Queen Marika, is the Dragon Lord Placidusix, which is so powerful even in a deteriorated state that he can warp time and space, which begs the question of how and what managed to actually properly dethrone him. The only thing I can think of is the true last boss of the game managed to beat it down, but even to me that doesn't really make sense because that thing's not that hard to beat, if I'm being honest. Melania is the hardest boss in this game, and everything else aside from her is a cakewalk, and I don't see how Placidusix would have lost to that particular boss that is coming up, but apparently it lost to something at some point and then retreated here and ripped himself a piece of land out of space and time and brought most of the dragons here after the war. And that's why you could see him flying all over the place. But yeah, this is an interesting place. It is not very large, though. This is actually a pretty small place. Let's see how much this does. About half. All right. And these guys are the beastmen from earlier in the game, but they're more... I guess these are more primordial in a sense, so they're technically a bit tougher. Oh yeah, I have an excuse to use the lantern again. For the dark spots. That was almost enough to instantly kill this man. Interesting. Oh, he did a bite instead of a stab. Alright. That's okay. I'm only going to be able to explore a little bit of this place before I end the stream tonight, so it's not a huge deal. We will probably, if I do it right, which mostly involves not dying like that again, if I do it right, I should be able to get to the first boss of this place. There's 3 here. There's a minor boss, a hidden boss, and then the actual, like, proper boss of this area. And I can probably get to the first boss and maybe beat him before time runs out for the night. We'll see. And then, yeah. I'm curious, how much more does this do, though? That almost outright kills. This makes me wonder. Yeah. I could almost say that's worth it. It is technically easier to just do this, though. I don't want you guys coming up behind me, so I'm killing you here. And that is the only reason I'm killing you here. That should, yeah, that outright kills with the buff active. Ow, you spazzed out there for a minute, my man. Yeah, how about you not do that? Just calm down there, bub. Alright. Nobody hanging on the ceiling? Okay. Oh, right. Lightning stuff. I forgot. Dragons in this game do lightning stuff, right? Lots of lightning, lots of lightning. The first grace of this area. Looks like someone is using the serpent bone blade. I approve. It's a fantastic weapon and was the one that carried me through most of the game in my first run. Absolutely love that thing. Doesn't do poison, it does toxic, which is not scarlet rot. It is just really heavy poison, which can interestingly stack with regular poison. So you can just hit something with that, hit something else with, hit something then with poison, and watch their health bar drop like a rock without ever doing anything after that. It's great. I love it. All right, incoming in 3, 2, 1, and there he comes. Yep, I can hear him. Chop with lightning. Uh-oh. There's not really a lot of room for him on this bridge, so he's kind of handicapped by this, but also so am I, because there's not really a lot of room to run from him. Ooh, okay, that was close. Forgot just how much health this boy has. Yep, I'm gonna eat that one. Uh-oh. Can I get far enough away from him on this? Barely. No, I can't, and that almost knocked me off. You can't hit me with that on this bridge. You can certainly try, though. Don't push me off the bridge. You heal again. And that's what I get for doing that. Yep. I shouldn't have healed. Oh well. I think we've run across a total of 2 dragons like that previously. There was what is he called? Lansax was the first one, and he looks completely identical. It's essentially the exact same thing. And then there was the Lich Dragon Fortisax, which was the one that was in Fia's dream. Don't ask me how he got stuck there. But, yeah, that was the second one. And then I think this is the third version of this lad. And the only thing that's really different about him from the other 2 is the fact that, well, he's on a tiny bridge, so it just makes it really difficult to deal with him. Because big thing in small space. Difficulty. Keep rolling. Take a drink. Let's keep backing up. Okay, he's been frostbitten. That's good. Ow. Reset this again. Oh, he went for the glaive. I thought he was doing the ground stab. That was the ground stab, and that magic pixeled me. Uh-oh. Run. It's a good thing I can block that somehow. Oh. What is he doing? Oh, he's just floating. Heal again. Oh, you can see where he went, or what he was doing more specifically. Do this while I've got a second. I hate the fact that all that does is just move you around. And I think he's going that way? I couldn't tell. Almost got him. Ooh, that hit me that time. And that's it for healing. Camera is your greatest enemy in this fight. As it is with most large bosses. The only thing that really stops you from killing them quickly is camera being a pain. Alright, that's him taken care of, and he does not come back, so don't have to worry about that anymore. Alright. Oh, I can put this on too. Second bonfire. That took a lot longer than I expected. I called it a bonfire instead of a grace. Alright. Okay, there's not currently one behind me, so that's good. It sounded like there was for a moment, but there's not. Lots of smithing stones. Can I get up here? I didn't know you could get up here. Huh. Interesting. Okay, in that case, what have I missed? In the other 3 playthroughs of this game that I've done. Ah yes, Gravelstone, the most important item of them all. Ugh. I hate it when I see a purple item and it's just garbage. That's not garbage though, that's gold. Ooh. You, sir, are dead. You, sir. Oh, you're one of the throwy boys. That almost killed me. Alright. Oh, what is this? Oh, Graveguard Lord. Okay. That is actually important. Alright. What do you know? So that's what I've missed previously in this place. Well, this lets me skip the bottom room in exchange for this top room. So, don't need to go down there. What I do need to do is go down here, though. Set an item on a very precarious perch. Okay. Down we go. Oh yeah, there's this guy. Hero's Rune. It's alright. I don't really need the souls because I'm not leveling up anymore, but it is something. So, there's that. Get to the next grace, and then I will call it for the night. This is this what I think it is? Is this the drop down that I need? Is it? No. Wrong one. They look very similar. Can I get up from this angle? No, there is a dragon that comes in over there, though. I don't want to do that right now. I want to find the next grace, and I don't remember where that is right offhand. I know there's a lot of these boys, which I really don't like, because they inflict death blight. Yay, the best status effect. Oh. Oh, no, 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 no. Stop that. Hooray for the best status effect. Inflicted in technically 3 hits. Gotta love those guys. No, I'm sprinting through. I'm going to... down. Yeah, don't care. Grab this. Don't care. Going, going, going. Don't care, you can't stop me. Because I remembered where the next grace is at, and it's here. And I'm sitting down to get rid of all of you. Okay. I'm gonna grab this, since it's right here. Bell bearing, yay. And then we have all of this big tornado spinny times and that stuff. Basically, we just have to make, if I look at the map here, we essentially just have to make a big circle. We've got to go down, around all of this, around to there, back over, around to, and then we kind of go underneath and then come back out like around here and then make our way to that. There's a hidden boss in there. There's a boss right there, and if memory serves, the next boss before that is either right in here or right in there. I can't remember which one of the buildings it is. So that'll be our 3 bosses for that. And then, as you probably guessed, we do end up eventually going back to the Erd tree, so there's obviously going to be a final boss there. So we've got these 3, and then there's 3 more on the way back here. So there's technically 6 bosses left to the game. So I'm going to sit down here and swap this over. So yeah, we have 6 bosses left. That will probably be wrapped up next time, because nothing takes as long to kill as Melania. Just absolutely nothing does. Just she is considered the hardest boss in any Souls game ever made for a reason. Good and bad, you know, notwithstanding. And so yeah, we have Farum Azula, and then the Ashen Capital, which is what it is called now, because all of the Erd tree's leaves are burning, so the capital is covered in ash. So, yeah, we have those 2 places left to do, and then Elden Ring is done. And then the following week, I will start on Bloodborne, which I am also really looking forward to, because that is a fantastic game. It is very much inspired by H.P. Lovecraft and the like cosmic horror setting. It's not an actual horror game, but it is inspired heavily by H.P. Lovecraft and the works that were spawned from like what he created. So, which if you've never heard of H.P. Lovecraft or never bothered with his stuff before, I would recommend reading At the Mountains of Madness or listening to an audiobook version of it, because it is a fantastic introduction into the insanity that will be on display in Bloodborne when that comes around. So that aside, Wednesday, I'm hoping to do Kolot and finish it. As long as nothing comes up or prevents me. Weather might be okay, it might not, I don't know. If it's baker's oven temperature on Wednesday, of course I won't be streaming, just for my own health and, you know, my hardware. I don't want either of those two things to melt down into a puddle, so that'd be nice. But if it is decent enough, I will be finishing Kolot on a Wednesday when I can. And since every time I say I'm going to, something prevents it, so I'm just gonna put a tentative if I can there. And then, yeah, next Sunday will be probably the last of Elden Ring. I might start like a half an hour early just to make sure I have enough time to guaranteeably get through everything. And then if I do finish Kolot and Elden Ring, it will probably be Bloodborne on the following Sunday, and then I'll probably start either Shadow of the Colossus or one other, or Fury, one of the two, as the next Wednesday game. Which Fury I might be able to just beat in 1 3-hour sitting. So that might be a literal one-off game. We'll have to see what comes of that. And then, yeah, we'll go from there. As always, streams will be up a couple days on the VOD channel, a couple days after the actual stream itself. So sometime before Wednesday, this one will be up on the VOD channel as well. And then announcements, if I have to make any, on whether or not I'll be streaming, or like if there's a change of plans in game or something else, like stuff like that. As always, that will be over on the Twitter, which is in the About section over here on Twitch. So that will always be there. And with that said, I will see you all next time. Thanks for coming.